Hiya, so I thought I'd just drop on here quick and show you another one of my collection. This is called a lugging bit, and actually from the position that it is against me you can almost see where it actually goes. Now, lugging is where the horse is leaning, usually to the rail. This would be used for harness racing, trotting, that sort of thing. This is offset, but you can get ones that have got the rounding centrally in the bar. But this would be affixed either way, depending on if a horse has a habit of leaning to the left or leaning to the right. And how it works is these small rings are put through your bit. So it would sit something like that in the mouth. Okay, obviously I'm trying to do this to show you the best way. That's better. Right, so we have our bit here. We have our lugging bit here, which would be under the jaw, like this. And what it is designed to do is that the driver can then take a pull on this extended arm, which traps the bit and this part of the lugging bit together, thereby effectively trapping and painfully constricting on the lower jaw and the nerves within it. But it increases the leverage significantly more. If the horse is said to grab hold of the bit, now incidentally we know that they shouldn't do that, right? But some do. They will attempt to relieve their mouths by bearing down, and the bit will roll over onto those premolars, and they will actually grab it to their detriment, but to yours as well, because by then you've got nothing left in your hands, right? So if the horse is said to do that, this still allows the driver to have some input as to the direction or not that the horse is going in. Now that's how it looked with the straight bar. So I've got one of my old nickel snaffles here just to show you. So this is how it would be. Again, this is a little bit fiddly, but I'll get there. This is roughly how it would be in the horse's mouth here. Okay? Now, when the rein is activated, we would have the joint being pushed up into the roof of the mouth, like thus, and we would have this U here. Do you see that? Things I do for YouTube. So you see that? So as the rein would be activated, you would see that again, that would fully trap the lower jaw, exactly where it is, and the leverage that is now being put onto that bar of the mouth. And if that's rotated into the roof of the mouth, the joint here, that's creating one problem for the horse. If it's rotated down into the tongue, it's now created another problem for the horse, because now we've got all this leverage on that one bar of the mouth and that one side of the tongue. So that is the lugging bit. Incidentally, I was quite surprised to find that these were now starting to be called jawbreakers. Not surprised really, but there is already a bit called a jawbreaker. So I'm quite surprised that these are starting to be called the same. However, they are actually a lugging bit. So if jawbreaker comes up, it could possibly be referring to one of these, but it would sit under there and increase significant leverage in order to prevent that horse from leaning one way. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. See you again.